Good evening. Call the April 9th, 2026 City Council meeting to order. Please rise for the invocation, which will be said by Councilwoman Paisley, and also the Pledge of Allegiance afterwards.
Let's bow our heads, please. We come before you this evening with grateful hearts, thankful for the opportunity to serve our community. We ask that your wisdom, guidance, and clarity as we carry out the responsibilities that's entrusted to us. Lord, help us lead with integrity, fairness, and compassion. Give us the ability to listen to one another with open minds and open hearts and respectful hearts, even when we may disagree. Guide our thoughts, our words, and our actions so they bring honor to this work and benefit to those we serve. Amen. The United States.
The resolution to retire K9 Joker has been postponed to a later date.
Okay, we have a picture. K9 Joker actually worked for the police department for 6 years. And if you do your dog years, it's a long time. Sometimes when you see the canine out there, you automatically think that, all our canines do is search for drugs or search for guns. They do a whole lot more. The children love those canines. The children want to play. They come around officers more because of the canines. And these canines are just like the officers because they have to go through training. They have to, learn a whole lot on the fly. And their number one service is to protect citizens. So on behalf of the police department, the city of North Charleston, we'd like to stand and salute K9 Joker. Thank you. Also, and I didn't mention it, but he was going to be here tonight to retire, but he went home. So our hearts and minds are really, really just kind of in another place right now because I remember when he came on and very obedient. So his handler is Corporal Braden Reeves. Braden here? He's not here, right? Yeah. He's one of the outstanding officers. I remember when he walked through the doors, and all Braden ever wanted to do just want to serve people. So his partner is no longer here. So if you ever see him out in the neighborhoods, show him some love. Thank you.
Our next item on the agenda is the recognition of new employees. When I call your name, please come to the front. Executive, we have Cameron Kills. Fire, Brady Munford. Planning and Zoning, Julia D. Jones and Kara Morris. Public Works, Stephen Harrison, Jacob Pringle, Brian Salim, Aaron Washington, and Corey Washington.
Another fine-looking group here, Mr. Mayor. On behalf of the mayor and city council, I want to be the first to welcome you to service here at the city of North Charleston. Everybody here, it's one big team, and we serve our constituents who are sitting out in front of you. I will ask you to turn around and face the council for a minute. These folks are also very, very important. You may or may not know it, but we're going through our budget process right now, and that's what's attached to your raises. So you might want to get to know them. But, one of the things that we always say is that public service is truly a calling. And we appreciate you coming on board. We wish you many years of success. And at this time, I'll ask the mayor for a couple of brief comments.
Like Mayor Pro Tem says, thank you all for stepping up to want to be a part of this city. I am getting old because I was this SRO. I was an SRO in school, so I am getting old. I am. And I say another thing too. When y'all turn around, these are your number one priorities right here, your citizens. You work hard for them. You go the extra mile for them because they deserve it. They depend on us and they love you. So anytime you all see the neighbors, the community folks in the neighborhoods, stop and talk to them. Let them know who you are and let them know that you have their backs. We appreciate it. So if you guys want to stay in the meeting, you can. If you want to leave, you can leave. All right, thank you.
We have a request to approve the minutes from the March 26, 2026 City Council meeting.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion, second, any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Skipper?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have the final reading of an ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to execute documents necessary to grant an easement to Dominion Energy on property identified as TMS number 46608, parcel 504, at the Gethsemane Community Center.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion, second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Skipper?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have the final reading of an ordinance authorizing the mayor or his designee to execute documents necessary to grant an easement to North Charleston Sewer District on property identified as TMS number 472, parcel 14, at the Public Works Facility.
Move for approval.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussions? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Mr. Perry?
Aye.
Ms. Jerome?
Aye.
Dr. Ganaway Paisley?
Aye.
Dr. Palmer Roberts?
Aye.
Mr. MD?
Aye.
Ms. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mr. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Skipper?
Aye.
Mr. Brown?
Aye.
Mayor Burgess?
Aye.
We have one speaker tonight. When I call your name, please come to the front. State your name and address for the record, and you'll have 3 minutes. Miss Betty C.
The Midland Park crew.
Yes.
Oh, the Midland Park coming. Miss Betty, do I need to leave?
No. You better not leave. I'm coming behind you. Y'all in line, right? Homeless. Homeless. Good evening, Mayor Burgess and members of the council. My name is Betty C., president of the Midland Park Stall Road Civic Center. I stand before you tonight carrying the deep concern and heartfelt disappointment of our residents. We are profoundly troubled that our community center was sold in August 2024 without giving us a meaningful opportunity to voice our concerns beforehand. This was not just a property transaction. It was the removal of the heart of our neighborhood. Yet the residents who depended on that facility were not invited into the discussion before the decisions were made. The lack of engagement has left many of us feeling dismissed and overlooked. What has deepened our disappointment is that there was no secure replacement in place before the sale occurred. There was no fully funded plan, no construction underway, no guaranteed transition to protect the programs and services that supported our community. Respectfully, we do not understand the reasoning behind selling our home without a concrete plan of action for a replacement. Most families would never sell their house without first securing where they would live. Yet, this is exactly what has happened to our community. Our center was sold, and we were left without a fully established next step. Yes, we acknowledge the agreement allowing us to hold meetings through the Charleston County School District. However, meetings alone do not replace what we lost. Our community center once provided a space for educational programs, teaching and craft classes, youth development activities, senior engagement, and outreach initiatives that strengthen families and unify neighbors. Since the sale, we have faced obstacles and limitations that significantly hinder our ability to serve our residents as we once did. We were informed that the $1.2 million from the sale would be set aside for construction of a new facility on Orvis Street. Yet we now understand that an additional $4 million is needed. That funding gap leaves us in uncertainty, without a building and without a definitive timeline. It feels as though the urgency to sell did not match the urgency to secure our replacement, and that is deeply concerning. Tonight, we respectfully but firmly asking this council to prioritize securing the necessary funding and to present an immediate action dated plan with clear benchmarks and a defined construction timeline. Our community deserves transparency. We deserve accountability, and we deserve assurance that Milton Park Stall Road will no longer be neglected and left behind. We are not asking for special treatment. We are asking to be valued, protected, and restored. Our home was sold, but our community is still here. We are asking you to help us rebuild with urgency. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, Ms. Betty. Thank you all, Millennium Park. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Miss Betty, may you state your address, please? Gotcha.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other business to come before the body? Okay, I want to bring up something. Do you have it on the screen? Okay. This is what we found out last week. Since 2024, my first week as a mayor, I challenged the mayor's office to actually be the best that we could be. City of Charleston, when you go down to King Street Extension, you see a sign that I have seen for years. It says All-American City. When you go across used to be the Cooper, now it's the Ravenel Bridge. When you go into Mount Pleasant, you see the same sign. See, I have no problem with the cities over there. Mayor Coswell and I get along, and Mayor Haney. But I'm a North Charleston kid, and I believe that we're just as good as the rest. We are, and we're better than the best. But we got to prove that, right? Every time we do something good, like Ms. Betty said, it seems like we go back, right? Well, we just found out that we are an All-American City finalist. Out of 20 cities, hundreds and thousands of cities, there's only 20 cities that's going to actually go to Denver, Colorado to compete to be an All-American City. I am really proud. Most of all, I'm blessed to even be in this position to be able to look at where we've come from and where we are right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to ask y'all to pray when we get to Denver so we can bring it back. Because as I said before, we are good as the rest and better than the best. And believe that. Thank y'all so much. Hearing nothing else, this meeting is adjourned.